When two of Europe's most fascinating royal couples come together in one of the world's most glamorous settings, the entire continent pays attention, and what unfolded recently between Monaco's Prince Albert and Princess Charlene alongside Britain's Prince Edward and Sophie has sent shockwaves through royal circles that nobody saw coming. The Principality of Monaco, that glittering jewel perched on the Mediterranean coast, became the stage for an encounter that has royal commentators, historians, and devoted followers scrambling to understand the deeper implications of this unexpected gathering, because when royals of this caliber meet outside of scheduled state functions, there's always more to the story than what appears on the surface. Princess Charlene, the former Olympic swimmer from South Africa who captured hearts worldwide when she married Prince Albert in what many call the wedding of the century, has had her share of challenges adapting to royal life, facing intense scrutiny from media outlets that have documented everything from her stunning fashion choices to the more difficult periods when rumors swirled about her well-being and her place within the Monegasque royal structure. Prince Albert himself, the son of the legendary Grace Kelly and Prince Rainier, carries the weight of one of Europe's most storied royal lineages, governing a principality that punches far above its weight in terms of global influence, wealth, and celebrity status, making every move he makes subject to interpretation and analysis by those who follow European aristocracy. Prince Edward and Sophie, the Duke and Duchess of Edinburgh, represent a different kind of royal presence, one that has evolved dramatically over the years from their early days as working royals to their current status as two of the most respected and hard-working members of the British royal family, taking on hundreds of engagements annually while maintaining a reputation for being down-to-earth, accessible, and genuinely committed to their charitable causes and public duties. Sophie in particular has emerged as a quiet force within the royal family, someone who has earned the deep respect of the late Queen Elizabeth and now King Charles, handling sensitive family matters with grace while championing causes related to women's rights, blindness prevention, and agriculture, all while raising two children who remain largely shielded from the relentless spotlight that follows their more prominent cousins. The meeting between these four royals in Monaco wasn't announced with the typical fanfare that accompanies state visits or official diplomatic functions, which is precisely what makes it so intriguing to those who understand that in the world of European royalty, informal gatherings often carry more significance than carefully choreographed public events, because it's in these private moments that genuine relationships are forged, difficult conversations happen, and the true nature of alliances between royal houses becomes clear. Monaco itself serves as the perfect backdrop for such an encounter, a principality where wealth, glamour, and old-world aristocracy blend seamlessly with modern finance, Formula One racing, and a social calendar that attracts the global elite year-round, making it neutral ground where royals can meet away from the intense scrutiny they face in their home countries. The relationship between the British and Monegasque royal families has always been cordial, strengthened by the historical connection through Princess Grace, the American actress who became Monaco's princess and whose elegance and tragic death cemented her place in royal history alongside Britain's own Princess Diana, creating a shared understanding of the pressures and expectations that come with marrying into monarchy. For Princess Charlene, who has faced her own struggles with public perception and the demands of royal life, including a prolonged absence from Monaco due to health issues that sparked endless speculation about the state of her marriage, connecting with Sophie offers an opportunity to learn from someone who successfully navigated the transition from commoner to royal, managing to carve out a respected position while maintaining her authenticity and avoiding the scandals that have plagued other royals who married into the family. The timing of this reunion carries particular weight given the current state of European monarchy, with several royal houses facing challenges ranging from public skepticism about their relevance to internal family dramas that play out in headlines worldwide, forcing these institutions to adapt or risk losing the support and respect they've enjoyed for generations. Prince Albert has worked tirelessly to modernize Monaco while preserving its unique character, tackling environmental issues with genuine passion, supporting scientific research, and attempting to position the principality as a leader in sustainability despite its reputation as a playground for the ultra-wealthy, all while managing his own family's public image in the face of paternity revelations and questions about succession. Prince Edward, having finally assumed the Duke of Edinburgh title that his father held with such distinction, carries the responsibility of honoring that legacy while supporting his brother King Charles through a period of transition and controversy, making his diplomatic skills and ability to maintain positive relationships with other royal families more valuable than ever. The reunion also highlights how modern royalty functions through networks of personal relationships that transcend borders and political considerations, with these families connected through centuries of intermarriage, shared experiences, and common challenges that only they can truly understand, creating bonds that outsiders rarely see but that shape how European monarchy operates behind closed doors. Sophie's warmth and relatability, qualities that weren't always appreciated early in her royal career but have become her greatest strengths, make her an ideal confidant for Charlene, who has sometimes appeared uncomfortable in the spotlight and has been open about her struggles adjusting to life in Monaco, missing her home country and the athletic career she left behind to become a princess. The Duke of Edinburgh's military background, his work with the Duke of Edinburgh Award program that his father founded, and his steady, unflappable approach to royal duties provides common ground with Prince Albert, whose own military service and commitment to environmental causes reflect similar values about service and responsibility. What makes this gathering particularly fascinating is how it reflects the changing nature of monarchy in the 21st century, where survival depends not just on tradition and ceremony but on genuine human connections, shared purpose, and the ability to present a united front against criticism while supporting each other through personal and public challenges that would break most people. The fact that these four chose to spend time together privately, away from cameras and official protocols, suggests a depth of relationship that goes beyond diplomatic necessity, pointing to genuine friendship and mutual respect that could prove crucial as European royalty navigates an increasingly skeptical and democratic world where their roles are constantly questioned and their every action analyzed. Princess Charlene's journey from Olympic athlete to royal consort has been marked by both triumph and struggle. With her striking beauty and athletic grace making her a natural fit for Monaco's glamorous image, while her reserved nature and challenges with the language and culture created obstacles that the public witnessed in real time, making her someone who understands better than most how isolating royal life can be despite being constantly surrounded by people. The support system that develops between royal families, particularly the women who marry into these institutions, becomes essential for mental health and survival in an environment where every decision is scrutinized, every outfit analyzed, and every facial expression interpreted as evidence of happiness or misery in their marriages and roles. Sophie's evolution from a working woman with her own career to one of the royal family's most valuable assets demonstrates that success in this world requires patience, resilience, and a willingness to learn from mistakes while staying true to yourself. Lessons that could prove invaluable for Charlene as she continues defining her role in Monaco. The presence of the two princes, Albert and Edward, both second sons who eventually found themselves in positions of greater responsibility than they might have originally anticipated, adds another layer to this reunion, as they share the unique experience of growing up in the shadow of older siblings before stepping into leadership roles that require balancing tradition with innovation, duty with family, and public expectations with personal desires. Monaco's unique position as a sovereign principality rather than a kingdom gives it flexibility and independence that larger monarchies don't enjoy, allowing Prince Albert to take positions and make decisions without the same level of parliamentary oversight or constitutional restriction that governs the British royal family. Yet this freedom comes with its own pressures as the family's wealth and lifestyle attract criticism from those who question whether such concentrated privilege can be justified in modern society. The meeting between these couples could signal growing cooperation between European royal houses as they recognize that their best chance of remaining relevant involves working together, sharing strategies for engaging younger generations, and demonstrating that monarchy can evolve while maintaining the ceremony and tradition that makes it distinctive. For viewers who follow royal news, this reunion offers a glimpse into the personal side of monarchy that rarely gets revealed, showing that beneath the tiaras and titles are human beings navigating complex relationships, struggling with the same issues of friendship, support, and purpose that affect everyone, just on a much more public stage with much higher stakes. The question that emerges from this surprise meeting is whether we're witnessing the formation of a new alliance between these royal houses that could reshape how European monarchy operates in coming decades, or simply a moment of personal connection between four people who understand each other's unique challenges better than anyone outside their exclusive world ever could. But either way, The reunion between Albert and Charlene of Monaco with Edward and Sophie of Edinburgh represents something significant in the ongoing story of monarchies' struggle to remain relevant, respected, and resilient in a world that increasingly questions whether hereditary privilege has any place in modern democracy. What do you think this royal reunion really means for the future of European monarchy, and could these personal connections between royal families be the key to their survival in an age of unprecedented scrutiny and change?